Good morning, students. How are you today? Today we're going to be learning on fractions. We've learned about fractions before. I know you all have that knowledge already from previous lessons, but today we're going to learn our objective for today will be students will determine if two given fractions are equivalent using different methods, which means when we have two fractions, sometimes they're equivalent to each other, and there's ways to find out. I'm going to be showing you some examples, and then we're going to work on some on our own, and then we're gonna do some with the groups as well with our partners. First of all, does anybody have any questions about fractions? Okay. Also, does everybody know what equivalent means? You don't. Okay. Equivalent means when they're the same. They're equal to each other. I'm going to show you all some examples. The best way to do fractions is by pizzas. We love pizza. Everybody loves pizza. So let's start with some pictures of a pizza. This is Carlos's pizza. Carlos ate 2 out of 4 slices of pizza. Now, Maria, Carlos's friend, she ate 4 out of 8 slices of pizza. So now we have to determine whether they're equivalent to each other. Let's put them up together. Okay. Can you all see that? So we have the top pizza and the bottom pizza. Okay? And even though one is 2 out of 4 and the other one's 4 out of 8, does that look equal to each other? It is equal to each other because if you can see, the top half part is filled in. Only Maria's slices are smaller than Carlos's. Okay. But there's another way we can see and determine whether they're equivalent to each other. I'm going to show you all on the board. So 2 out of 4 and 4 out of 8. This method is called cross multiplying. We will cross multiply the fractions. We will multiply 4 times 4, which is 16, and 2 times 8, which is what? 16, right? Very good, class. You guys are doing great. 16 equals to 16. So this is an equivalent fraction. Very good. Everyone's doing great. We're going to do another example so you all can see. Okay, so I have 10 blocks right here. Out of these 10 blocks, 4 blocks, you see, these 4 are filled in. Now over here I have 5 blocks, and out of the 5 blocks, 2 are filled in. Okay, so now we want to know if these are equivalent to each other. Let's place them right next to each other and see. It seems like they are, right? They are equivalent to each other. It's the same space is being taken. All right, we want to determine, again, like I said, we can show by crisscross multiplying. Let's try that problem as well. All right, everybody, put it in your journal so you guys can have it for examples when you have to work on it on your own. All right, 2 out of 5 and 4 out of 10. We're going to, again, crisscross multiply. Crisscross multiply. 2 times 10 is 20. And 4 times, what's 5 times 4, class? Very good, 20. Very good. 20 equals 20. This is, again, another equivalent fraction. Very good. You all are doing great. Now I have more examples. Here we have 3 blocks out of 6 blocks. Okay, this is an example so you can see that even though, you know, you might think it's not equivalent, it could be. It also has to do with the size. So if I use 1 block here, but I use 2 blocks here, isn't the problem still equivalent? It would be, let's say, 1 out of 3. I took 1 out of 3 and 2 out of 6. We can also, again, let's do it on the board. Let me show you. So 1 out of 3 and 2 out of 6. Let's cross multiply. 1 times 6, what is it? 6. Very good, class. You guys are doing great. What about 3 times 2? What's 3 times 2? 6. Very good. So is 6 and 6 equal to each other? Yes, right? It is. It is. So this is also another equivalent fraction. 1/3 out of 2/6 is also another one. Very good. You guys are doing so good. Now, what I want you all to do, I want you to get in groups of 3s. I'm going to be passing out some little blocks that I have. I'm going to pass those out, and I'm going to give you a couple of fractions, and I want you to show me these fractions with your blocks, and I want you to determine whether they are equivalent or not. And I want you to play with the blocks, do different fractions, write them down, write everything in your journals, because we want you all to have in your journals idea, so you can go back and review. You guys are doing very good. We're going to continue working on these fractions for the rest of the week, so don't worry if you're having trouble. We're going to continue working on them. If you have any questions, ask me. I will show you all more examples on the board. I'm going to give you all also a worksheet with more examples. And tomorrow I'm going to be bringing this pizza magnet that we're going to also keep working on the equivalent fractions so you all can see. But for today, just work on your groups with your blocks, play around, and find different equivalent fractions. And then once you all are done, you will be done for the day, and we'll continue on this tomorrow. Great. You guys, you guys did really good today. Very proud of you all.